Alright folks, we are back. I got Mr. Landon Brandon here with me.
Satellite antenna connecting dashboard restream document https /
Y'all was wondering why they call him Landon Brandon, because that's all you catch him doing is landing all the time. No. He's not flown since Haynes came out on market, so it's been a long time.
No, I haven't flown for a year.
Stream document HTTP op 64. Form 1 row 1 column 2. Lockheed Martin registered pre-par 3D registered V4 at RTE Bible study ops 27. Form 1 row 1 Lockheed Martin registered.
Let me turn on the chat for y'all, because I know you like to talk.
Reset button. After takeoff CHKLST button. Desktop list ops studio 10 of 77. RS games Ray Stars World. Restream chat 7 of 7.
Restream chat. I love when you guys are able to talk with us. By the way, the nice thing about the Restream chat now, I can block people right from the app. I don't gotta go and log in. So that makes it nice. Leo, are you with us? There was a few more of you. Jack, Leo, I forget who else. Anyways, folks, we're back just like I promised you. There's the full screen for you of the cockpit. And we're just cruising right along.
Distance to descent 3883/0:84114.
We got 8 hours and 41 minutes until I win the lottery and become a billionaire. I wish.
Don't we wish?
Yeah, we do, buddy. Yeah, we do. But that's all right. That's okay.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open the messenger part for this channel, and I'm gonna monitor the incoming messages as well.
There you go. Yeah, you can do it through. I mean, we got, folks. We are streaming on 10 different platforms right now. Now that's what I call cool stuff. Yep. I know I heard my phone making noise.
Yeah, you got a notification.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Let's see.
Jesse have left channel to hang out. Jesse have logged out of the server.
Bye, Jesse.
Here we go. There we go.
Lovely. Awesome.
So if anyone wants to chat on the Facebook side, feel free. I've got the Facebook Messenger app open to monitor messages.
Anybody else that's going to chat on YouTube or Twitch or Twitter or any of the other, gosh forbid, all these other ones I'm going on, I'll get your chats right through. It'll read it right to me out loud. So we are back, though. We are back again. Tell a friend. We are back. We are back. We are back. Yeah, I think landing will be okay. Again, I don't know why we had that on takeoff, but we did, and it went off when we got to 90 knots. It finally shut up. I guess it figured, okay, that guy's not going to listen. He's taking off regardless.
I would love to pinpoint what's causing that alarm.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was, to be honest with you. I don't know.
I'm hoping by the time I fly that thing, we can have it pinned down to where we can...
Say that again. It went... Like it does sometimes.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm hoping that when I get to flying that aircraft, we can pinpoint that and find out exactly what it is and how to solve it.
Well, you know what I'm excited about, don't you? It's when he releases the preview for the new trim.
Yes. I am very excited about that.
Look at that, folks! I got an air conditioner right in the cockpit here.
There you go.
Turned it on.
Can't get any better than that. Your own air conditioning in the cockpit.
Yep, we got Sarah over there on the other side of the cockpit here.
Poland, 2.3
Keep an eye on the cockpit door.
Vertical miles, 231 degrees.
There you go.
Restream chat row, form 1 row 1, ops 27 point, at RTE1 legs 1/8, Josh Tubbs logged on. At RTE1 207, 1, 20.834/FL 335.
Boy, somebody seems to know when we're right in the middle of the
207,
screen, don't they?
2.834/FL 340. 201, 20.834/FL 335.
335, we're going to stay at
33,996 feet ASL. 33,997 feet ASL.
We're going to stay at the 34,000 where we're at.
Good idea.
Wait, that's
201, 20.834/FL 335.
yeah.
2, focus point at 2, 3, Humo point 835/FL 340. 2, 4, Longham point 835/FL 340. 2, 5, Natcap point 836/FL 340. 284, Longham point 835/FL 340. 205, Natcap point 836/FL 340.
So 34,000 for this whole page here for waypoints.
Land at RT 31 at .837/FL 340. 3 2 Osmond .837/FL 340. 3 3 Ibsen .837/FL 340. 3 4 Haven .837/FL 340. 205 Log .836/FL 340.
And I don't think we're on VATSIM tonight. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe so.
5 at RT
No.
1 Utah .835/FL 340. 202 Netby .835/FL 340. 203 Snow .836/FL 340. 208 4 5,520 and .836/FL 340.
By the way, folks, stay tuned. I got the training regimen ahead of me for flights.
285 5,530 and .835/FL 360.
Oh yeah.
Not only flights, we're going to practice go-arounds, all that fun stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to make sure Brandon gets his feet wet the right way.
Yep.
Not just jump in and do a 8-hour flight or something, you know, but one move.
I've seen too many of these.
One move at a time, you'll gradually move up. That's the best way to do it.
I've seen too many of these others try to jump in and do long flights, and then it doesn't work out very well for them. So I'm just like, I'm not going to do that.
Because, I mean, you'll get there anyway. It won't take that long to get there anyway, so.
No.
At RTE1 legs 3/8. At RTE1 legs 2/8. At RTE1 legs 1/8. 207 1 focus point 834 207 at RTE1 legs 1/8. 201 focus point 83 202 Humo point 83 203 Longham point 835/FL 340. 204 Natcap point 836/FL 340. 303 5 at point 837/FL 340. 6 Les Art land.
Alright, let's see.
At RTE1 legs 1/8. 2 1 focus point 834/FL 340.
Alright, we're right on track, folks. We're at 34,000.
33,999 feet ASL.
Well, 33,999, but that's 34,000.
Lockheed Martin registered.
All right,
Lockheed
folks.
Martin registered.
Weird thing is when I hit the autopilot button,
What's that?
I'm hitting the autopilot button, it's not turning it off or on.
0 feet per minute. 3 feet per minute.
So I think it might be a TFM thing. Let's see.
Sounded like
System
it.
tray list dial talking flight monitor. Unknown. TFM content. Settings S. Shutdown. Restart R.
Let's restart TFM and see if
is
that.
restarting. TFM is shutting down.
No app start cursor. Taskbar. Loading airport database. Normal cursor. Talking flight monitor. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered V4. Loading airport database. Current aircraft. PMDG.
There we go.
Restream chat row 1. Restream chat row 1.
Now let's see if
Lockheed Martin
the
registered.
autopilot works
Lockheed
now.
Martin. Trim up 0.93. Trim up 0.93. Read trim disabled.
I don't know. I don't
7
get
feet per
that.
minute.
Oh, you know why?
Airport database loaded.
I wonder if there's a guard that gets turned on and you're not able to hit it because the guard is in front of it.
Right.
I'm wondering if that's not what it is. I'm curious. I'm going to see something.
Program manager.
Because normally if you hit X, or Z, I mean, that's the autopilot.
Right.
Start button. Start program map. Show desktop button. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D register. Desktop list. Restream chat 7. Gold wave. G. Google Chrome. App start cursor. Normal cursor. App start cursor. Normal cursor.
I'm curious. We're going to look it up real quick, you guys. Why not?
Program manager.
I mean, we got 8 hours to
Lockheed
go.
Martin register. Restream chat. Form 1 row. Ops 27 point. Bible study team talk. New tab Google Chrome row 1 column. New tab Google Chrome. No next graphic. Frame
I don't think because there's a guard.
Address and search.
Yeah.
Document busy plan. Search landmark. Search combo box has auto. Search by voice button. Search combo. Search combo box has a normal curve collapsed. Search landmark. Search combo box.
PMDG.
Document busy plan. PMDG when heading level.
Oh, hold on.
Accessibility. Search landmark. Search combo pilot. PMDG auto off. Turn not is Z and hit I when PMDG when space W
B.
PMDG B773 when I hit Control Z. Search the main click list with 3 items. Clickable autopilot problem. PMDG simulation. Link HT button about May 21st, 2022. I tested it several times to test auto landing. However, when I was almost approaching the runway, the autopilot turns off on its own. This has blank. Clickable autopilot disconnect alarm will not end forums. PMDG at link HT button about May 13th, 2022. Hello all. Fly in the United Airlines livery. When I disconnected the autopilot, alarm would not stop. I had to quit the clickable autopilot not engaging after takeoff. Forums. PMDG heading level 3. Link HT button of May 4th, 2021. I just reinstalled Windows plus T3D will not engage after takeoff. Clickable autopilot disconnect alert won't shut off. PMDG 700 list with 1 items. Clickable autopilot disconnect alarm won't acknowledge. PMDG 700 set clickable programming a button to operate the PMDG B700 link HTC button about May 25th, 2014. Z and Shift plus CTRL plus Z are their default keyboard commands to accomplish autopilot on. And autopilot on missing. B773 must include link B700.
Really interesting.
Clickable PMDG 737 2 starting comments from my side aircraft heading level 3 link. Link 8 button May 21st, 2022. You have to hit the autopilot off button twice. First push turns off A/P. Second push turns off alarm. If you bind it to a button, do not. May 21st, 2022. You have to hit the autopilot off button twice. First push turns off A/P. Second.
Oh.
Lockheed Martin registered prepar. Lockheed Martin registered prepar 3D register. Zero feet per minute.
It says you gotta hit it
Minus 23
twice,
feet per
but
minute. Minus 23 feet per minute. Minus 10 feet per minute. Left autopilot off. Right autopilot off. Left autopilot on. Right autopilot on. Left master warning off. Right master warning
there
off.
we go. You gotta hit it twice because it's the guard. The guard's on there.
Oh.
I'm glad I got that fixed, huh?
Yeah, really.
I think you gotta do the same thing to turn it on, but I don't want to mess with it, so we'll leave it
Lockheed Martin
alone
registered.
now.
PMDG B700.
Yeah.
PMDG B7. Push turns off alarm. If you bind it to a button, do not. Missing. B770. Push turns off May 21st, 2022. You have to hit the autopilot off button twice. First push turns off A/D. Second. Push turns off alarm. If you bind it to a button, do not. Missing. Blank. Clickable link. Link heading level 3 air navigation. Command Premiere Editorial. About this result button. Clickable images for PMDG B773. When I hit PMDG B707 button about this clickable link graphic image result for PMDG.
Said what?
Related search heading level 3 button about this result.
So far, we don't have any messages coming in on the Facebook side.
No, we're...
Andy, desktop, logged onto the server. Andy, desktop, join channel root. Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered Restream chat row 1 column 4 1 row 1 column 4 text message from Andy desktop Ops 27.2.4 Bible study team talk 5 classic B Bible study team talk 5 classic
Here,
B
Brandon, I'm gonna grab you.
Level 3 Brandon.
Okay.
Brandon is selected for John level 3. John selected for level 0 level 1 Andy desktop private rooms Andy desktop selected users has been moved to channel root left channel Bible study John level 1 Andy desk Brandon to level 1 John level 1.
What's up, buddy?
Brandon to level 1 Andy desktop level 1.
We can't hear you. Brandon, are you there?
Level 0 to cool down 3 expanded level 1 Andy desktop Andy Brandon is John selected for move the hangout 0 selected users has been moved to channel to hangout.
Alright, there we go.
Level 2 Andy Brandon to level John level 2.
Brandon, you there? I don't hear you, Brandon.
Brandon to level 2 John level 2 Brandon to level Andy desktop level 2.
Brandon has no sound. Andy, are you there?
Brandon to left channel Brandon to logged out of the server.
Alright. We're on a live. I'm on live stream too, just to let you know. Guys, I was looking up because
PMDG 773 when I hit PMDG PMDG 700
basically
the hangout team talk 5 Lockheed Martin registered R3 Lockheed Martin registered.
when I would hit Z for the autopilot on the 777, it wouldn't go off or on, and I looked the thing up and it said something about you got to hit the button twice, I guess.
Channel.
So I don't know if it's like because there's a guard there or what, but sometimes when I hit autopilot, it doesn't turn it off or on, and then you got to hit like twice quickly.
When are you trying to turn it on?
What's up, Josh?
We're on live stream, just so you guys know. So, the autopilot in the 777.
Yeah, when are you trying to turn it on?
That shouldn't matter at cruise altitude.
Oh, you turned it off at cruise and then turned it back on again?
Yeah, because I hit the button, but then after I did that, I noticed when I hit it again, it didn't do nothing. So, I don't know. It's weird, but
You know why? Because, so let's say you turn it off, and you look to turn it back on again. You have to double press it twice because...
yeah, that's what I said. I looked it up, and it said you got to hit it twice.
If I remember right, I believe if you hit it the first time after you just turned it off, it's the autopilot disengage switch.
Yeah. So, today when I took off, I don't know what gave me an alarm this time because all my doors were armed, they were shut.
Yeah, we can figure that out.
I got this alarm on takeoff on the ground, but as soon as I got off the ground, the alarm went off. I don't know what it was because I have everything set.
Did you arm the doors?
Yes.
Yeah, I shut the doors. I hit shut all, lets off 1, and then lets off 2 to arm them. I don't know what the alarm is for. I did my weather, did my speeds.
He did everything by the book.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I have no idea, man.
I'm baffled by that too.
I'm-
It happened last night.
I'm just hoping when I get to Indianapolis and go to land, it don't come back on, and I got a feeling. Maybe it won't. Well, maybe it won't because I'll be in a different. I'll be doing approach instead of takeoff, maybe. But I know it was weird, but I still got over 8 hours to go. Hold on. Let's see, who is this?
Wow, John's mic's running really hot.
It's what?
Your mic's running hot because I can turn your volume down to like 4% and still hear you plain as day over everyone else.
Yeah, it's because I got this plane's loud, so I gotta. My mic's got to be louder to get across to people. Well, it's not super loud. It's at 60%.
Yeah.
And then I believe we've got us 3 people that are probably going to end up joining BVI as well.
Oh wow.
Leo, his brother, and his other. There are three brothers and they're twins, all 3 of them,
Oh my gosh.
and they all like flying. I'm gonna get Leo set up with the server. He's gonna come up. He wants me to teach him how to do some stuff. I gotta help him with. He's flying freeware starting out. He's not gonna jump into payware.
I don't blame him.
No.
Yeah, I remember on the other what is it, the stream the other day, like I remember his brother bought PCD.
Yeah.
He got it up and running.
Yeah, he's up and running, but he's gotta. I gotta help him with FS Tramp and the scenery, get that done right because he doesn't know how to do it.
I hope he starts streaming flights because, like, I know he's a streamer. He streams like Hearthstone and Magic and stuff like that. It'd be cool if he could have flights.
Oh, I'm sure he will start streaming flights.
I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Yeah, he probably will. Yeah, he's a he's into simming pretty big like we are. He loves flying and airplanes and all that. So
Nice.
gonna get them guys some accounts set up for up here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I remember one of the viewers the other day said this is an expensive hobby.
Oh yeah, I mean
I mean, I agree with that. It is, but
I've calculated, me personally, I'm at about $800, maybe a little more.
I think it's money well worth it, though, if you can do it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honeycomb has came out with another device apparently. Let me see what it was called. Let me look it up again.
Desktop list. Google Chrome 47 of 77. App start cursor. Normal cursor. App start cursor. Normal cursor.
Let's see.
Program manager. Lockheed Martin register. The Hangout team top 3 stream chat. Form 1 row. Ops 27. Messages Andy. Desktop. New tab Google Chrome row 1 column 1. New tab Google Chrome Johnny. Google.com selected. Google.com new tab. Google document. Search landmark. Honeycomb latest products. Google search document. Busy. Honey. Search mode main products. Honeycomb aeronautical. Clickable link HTC button about it. Products. Alpha flight controls. XTC. Bravo throttle quadrant. Bravo. Middle dot. Products.
Okay, so they've
Throttle
got
quadrant and throttle pack for Airbus trademark A3. Products. Alpha flight controls. X button about this. Link HTTPS button about products. Alpha flight controls. XT button. Link H link heading level 3 products. Hunt.
all right. Let's see
Document
here.
busy blank.
All right, so Honeycomb has
Skip the content link. Skip the content link. Products. Honeycomb. Banner landmark. Visited link button. Navigation link. Link graphic. Collapsed link. Main landmark. Link graphic. Alpha flight. Link heading level 3. Alpha flight controls. Link 279. Link heading level. Link graphic. Alpha flight controls. Heading level 1 products.
all right.
Link graphic. Alpha flight controls.
Alpha Flight Controls,
Link heading level 3. Alpha flight controls. Link $279.99.
$279.
Link graphic. Bravo throttle quadrant and throttle pack for Airbus trademark A319 but 380.
They've got a Bravo Quadrant, which is what I've got that too.
Throttle. Quadrant. Throttle. Bravo. Throttle. Quadrant. And. Throttle. Pack. 4. Airbus trademark.
And throttle pack for Airbus trademark
A319.
A319,
Heading level 3.
A380,
Link $319.90.
$319.
Link graphic commercial lever number 1.
Commercial lever number
Link heading
1.
level 3 commercial lever number 1. Link sold out. Link graphic commercial lever number 4. Link heading level 3 commercial lever number 4. Link $9.99.
I'll go to for us,
Link graphic dual
$9.
mounting solution.
They got a dual mounting solution,
Link heading level 3 dual mounting solution. App start link sold out.
sold
Link
out.
graphic mixture lever. A G A space.
Hold on, what?
Out of graphic out of link graphic. G A mixture.
They've got a GA mixture lever,
Link heading level 3 mixture lever. Link $9.99.
$9.
Link graphic alpha flight controls XTC.
Alpha Flight
Flight controls
Controls
XTC.
XPC,
Link heading level 3 alpha flight controls XTC. Link $349.99.
$349.99.
Charlie rudder pedals. Link heading level 3 Charlie rudder pedals.
This is what I need next. Charlie rudder
Link
pedals.
sold out. Link graphic commercial lever number 2. Link heading level 3 commercial lever number 2. Link $9.99. Link graphic commercial levers. Link heading level 3 commercial levers. Link sold out. Link graphic dual mounting solution base plate.
A dual mounting
Link heading level 3 dual mounting solution. Link graphic dual. Link heading level 3 dual mounting solution base plate.
solution base plate.
$16.99.
$16. I don't know. I think that's for both quadrants, the Alpha and the
Link graphic
Bravo.
prop lever.
They've got a
Wow.
prop. They've got a
A G A space A G.
GA prop lever.
Link heading level 3 prop lever. Link $9.99.
That's only
Link graphic Bravo
$9.
throttle quadrant.
Here it is. Bravo throttle
Link heading
quadrant.
level 3 Bravo throttle quadrant. Link $279.99.
$279. So that right there, them two things alone over $500.
Link graphic commercial flap lever.
Yeah.
Commercial flap lever.
Link heading level 3 commercial flap lever. Link $9.99.
$9.
Link graphic commercial lever number 3. Link heading level 3 commercial. Link sold out. Link graphic commercial speed brake. Link heading level 3 commercial speed brake. Link $9.99.
A commercial speed brake. I want that.
Link graphic does cover. Link $9. Link heading level 3 commercial speed brake.
Let's check that out, you guys.
Document busy blank.
That might be an interesting thing.
It might be.
Skip the content. Skip the banner landmark main landmark heading level 1 commercial speed brake. Price $9.99.
Alright, commercial speed brake,
Add to
$9.
cart. Honeycomb aeronautical replacement commercial speed brake. Commercial levers included with Bravo throttle purchase star. Content info landmark list with 9 items link
I
home.
wonder what it
Out
comes
of list main
with.
landmark commercial levers and content info link customers have visited link downloads link location link link about link log link terms of service link refund out of list link accessories and split link retailer link distribute link private link link out of
Let's
promote
see.
email address edit my buttons list with out of list copyright payment type list graphic American out of list link main landmark commercial speed brake head price $9.99 button add to cart honeycomb aeronautical replacement commercial speed brake commercial levers included with Bravo throttle purchase star content info landmark list with out of the list main landmark commercial levers included with Bravo throttle purchase star
It says commercial levers
honeycomb aeronautical commercial levers included with Bravo throttle purchase star
included with Bravo Quadrant purchase. I never got
content info
that.
landmark list with 9 out of honey button at price $9 heading level 1 commercial speed
Oh,
brake
wait,
link
no.
open image and slideshow.
It's a new product.
No, but it said included with quadrant, which he has, and he never got them.
Gotta open them ears, boy.
Banner landmark collapse link new cart. Main landmark link open image and slideshow. Heading level 1 commercial speed brake.
I don't know. I don't like when they don't really give much of a description on.
Price $9.99. Heading level 1. Link open image and banner landmark collapsed. Link new cart. Link graphic
Yeah, I'm
honeycomb
kind of
aeronautical.
leery about
Navigation
that.
map visited link button expanded. Visited link pre-order the alpha flight link skip the content. Banner landmark visited link pre-order the alpha flight controls XPC.
I don't understand what the
Link skip banner landmark visited link pre-order the alpha flight controls XPC.
Pre-order
order alpha
Alpha Flight Controls XPC.
Visited link button expanded. Visited link pre-order the alpha flight
I'm gonna read the description
Alpha
to
Flight
you guys
Control
because it sounds like the same thing that
main landmark alpha flight controls
I've
XPC
already
heading
got
level $349.99.
$349,
Button add to cart.
which obviously I'm not buying it,
Pre-order
but
now available. The Alpha Flight Controls XPC is now open for pre-orders with the first production run shipping on September 15th. Lang. September.
okay, it says Alpha Flight Control XPC is available
Pre-orders with first production.
with the first production
shipping
run
on September 15th.
shipping on September 15th.
Line feed. Lang. September 5th. Lang. The Honeycomb Alpha Flight Controls XPC brings the ultimate immersion of aviation. Alpha
says
Flight
it,
Control XPC brings the ultimate immersion of
Bring the ultimate immersion of aviation in the comfort of your home.
Feature a new front grill.
It features a
design.
new front grille
A
design,
Full 100 yoke. 180 degrees.
a full 180-degree yoke
Rotation. With upgraded Hall effect.
with upgraded Hall effects,
Sensors. To provide smooth precision.
sensors to provide smooth precision
center
with
detents.
no center detents.
Base includes a switch panel.
The base includes a switch
Master
panel
alternator.
with master alternator,
Avionics and light.
avionics,
Switches
and light switches,
well
as well as a
loaded 5 dash.
spring-loaded
Position
5-position ignition. That's what I've got now.
That's what
left
you've got
and
already.
right handles feature
The left and right handles
13.
features
programmable
13 programmable buttons
switches 4
and switches.
fully customized flight compatible with both Xbox Series X,
Compatible with both Xbox,
Series X, S, and SX Series
uh, Xbox
Series
Series XS,
and Windows PC.
and Windows
Honeycomb Alpha
PC.
Flight
The Honeycomb
Control
Alpha Flight
XPC
Controls XPC was designed and developed in California by pilots and aerospace engineers
ensure most realistic flight
to ensure
simulation.
the most realistic
Realistic flight simulate experience.
flight simulation
Possible. Heading
experience
level 2 product.
possible.
Features. Out of heading circle.
Product
Push
features.
the top button. The left handle features 1 8-way hat switch, 2 vertical 2-way rocker switches, a button and a
Alright, so it said the left handle
push the top.
features
The left handle features 1 8-way hat switch, 2 vertical 2-way rocker switches, a button and a
one 8-way hat switch, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, that's only 4 ways. An 8-way hat switch.
heading level 2 feature out of heading left handle feature 1 8 dash way hat switch
One 8-way hat switch.
vertical 2 dash way
2 vertical,
dash 2 dash way rocker switches
2-way rocker switches. It's got that. See, I've got a hat switch, but that only goes 4 different ways. Up, down, left, and right. It's not 8 ways.
What would? I wonder what the other 4 ways would be then.
I don't know.
push the top button.
Push the talk button. Mine's got that.
Right handle features 2 horizontal 2-way rocker switches, 1 large and 1 small button.
It says the right one,
Right handle feature 2 horizontal 2
2 horizontal,
way rocker switches
2-way rocker switches. I've got that.
1 large and 1
1 large
small
and 1
button.
small button. I've got the large one. I've got the small one.
Circle solid steel yoke shaft
Circle solid steel yoke shaft. That it might be a little different because mine don't have that 8-way. Mine's only a 4. What
I
would
can't
be
think
it?
of what the other 4 ways would be. That
1,
way.
2, 3, 4. Oh, I bet. Up, down, left, right. And then you can probably turn it with your hand. Like it turns to the left, turns to the right. That's 6. And then maybe it. You can also push it. I don't know. Honestly.
180 degrees
Maybe.
yoke rotation 5 position spring loaded ignition switch switch panel with a total of 9 switches universal panel mounting system adjustable cockpit backlighting smooth matte finish on the panel and on the main yoke Easy conversion between stock Series XS and Windows PC. New high-end 12-bit Hall effect sensors with 400% increased resolution. System compatibility, connectivity, USB software compatibility, warranty. Who you visited link Honeycomb XD, visited link 30, content link customer support. Visited link downloads, link locations, link content, link about, link log, link terms of link refund policy.
But I don't know what that one lever does.
Visited link
The
graphic commercial speed rate. Visited link heading level 3 commercial
commercial
speed
speed
rate.
rate. I don't.
Link graphic does cover. Link heading level 3 does cover. More than link $29.99.
It does cover for $29.
Link graphic got throttle lever. Link
No
heading level
way.
3 got throttle lever. Link sold out. Button unavailable preview. 1 link 2. Link next. Content info landmark out of list 1 link 2. Button unavailable preview. 2 link. Products page 2.
See what else
Link
they got here.
Banner landmark with main landmark products heading link graphic got throttle lever with link heading level 3 got throttle lever with link sold out. Link graphic honeycomb clamp. Link heading level 3 link sold out. Link graphic replacement 3M registered micro suction pad for dual mounting. Link heading level 3 link sold out. Link graphic XL clamps. Link heading level 3 link $29.90. Link heading level 3 XL clamp. Link 29 link graphic got trim wheel for Bravo throttle quadrant. Link heading level 3 got trim wheel for link $19.99. Link heading level 3 got trim wheel for Bravo throttle quadrant.
I just have a next door
Link
neighbor.
$19.99.
Scared the crap out of me though.
Oh, you can order a replacement trim wheel for
Link graphic honeycomb
$19.
USB-C cable. Link heading level 3 honeycomb USB-C cable. Link $9.99. Link graphic rubber access cover for Bravo throttle quadrant. Link heading level 3 rubber access cover. Link $3.90. Link graphic yoke connector cable. Link heading level 3. Link $9.90. Link graphic general aviation levers. Full set. Link heading level 3 general aviation levers. Full set. Link sold out. Link graphic honeycomb XDOX hub. Link heading level 3 honeycomb XDOX hub. Link $39.99. Link graphic throttle pack for Airbus trademark A319. Link heading level 3 throttle pack for Airbus. Link $69.99.
They got a throttle
Link heading level 3 throttle pack for Airbus trademark A319.
throttle pack for the Airbus 319 and an
Link
A380.
$69.99.
$69.
Link 1 2. Button
Wow.
available next. Content info landmark list with 9 items. Link home.
Pretty amazing stuff right there. If you guys that are watching are curious about the Honeycomb Alpha or the Bravo, I believe I did a review on, I know I did the Alpha. I believe I did the Bravo as well. Now, just let me put out there that it's not your fancy unboxing review. Okay, I just go over what it is, talk about it, and that's it. I ain't worried about opening the box a certain way and setting it down a certain way and blah 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 blah. No,
Products page 2.
but
honeycomb.
you can see what it's
Zero
like.
Google Chrome Johnny.
You choose
Dividend
to.
value. Products page 2. Honeycomb.
Yeah.
Lockheed Martin registered pre-part. Lockheed Martin registered pre-part.
Let's see what we got here.
3621/0:816:1.
8 hours and 16 minutes, folks.
8:24 p.m.
So we're looking at 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. By 4:30, I should be home free.
That right there is why I like.
So Andy, being we've got you live with us right now.
Yep.
There was a few people that didn't fully understand about the whole trim thing. Would you mind explaining?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
It's funny because you can buy replacement levers and all that for the honeycomb stuff, but they're out of order on everything. They didn't have backups, I guess. No backup
Yeah,
parts.
I don't know.
I had to take you and show you too, Brandon. They've got an old World War Army tank over here in Scott County.
Oh, nice.
You can actually climb up on it. You can go down inside of it.
Wow.
Now, granted, the buttons and stuff have all been removed, I believe.
Registered with
Wow.
Lower Saxony, Germany. 2.4 nautical miles.
They might
222
have
degrees.
people wanting to push them and everything else.
I mean, this thing don't even got the motor in it.
Mm-hmm. That would be really cool to go and look at.
Gives you a really good idea when you get down in it on one, you're not getting shot while you're inside that thing, that's for sure.
No.
But number two, how secure it is. But also, it gives you an idea of how hot it is down in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I am back. I have
Alright,
this week's video to our YouTube channel.
so explain about trim that will be coming up on a preview and what the difference is and how it's better than the trim we use now. Now, I know what it is and I get it, but some do not. So, explain that to us.
Okay, so the way we do trim now is when you trim, TFM is basing itself off of FSU ITC offsets. Which basically means that it's a series of numbers or characters. In the case of the trim value is anywhere from 0 to 16,383. What we have to do is take that number to make it useful for anyone and convert it into a trim value. So, example would be 3.24 or 4.11. Problem with that is the fact that PMDG, especially the 737, does not use that way of doing things. In order to report its trim value, it uses what they call variables inside the sim, offsets that are used by FSU ITC. So it's two different things going on. So when I was looking through the variables in the sim,
Yeah.
loading up a 737, I found the variable that actually held PMDG's trim value. Now the way we did it before, or currently do it now, is if 737 FMC tells you to trim to 5.2. In order to get some form of an accurate or close to accurate value, most of us would subtract 3 from that number and trim to that. So 5.2 would then equal 2.2.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, there he is. So that caused
8:30
somewhat
PM.
of a problem because we were either under-trimmed or over-trimmed. In most cases, we were over-trimmed.
Mm-hmm.
So I did some testing, and if the default PMDG trim value is
Explain that. I'll be right back. Keep on going, doing what you're doing.
and it tells you to trim to 5.2. We're assuming that trim is.
Brandon, I'll be back in a minute. I'll leave you in charge of keeping things on
Okay.
on track. Be right back.
So in this particular example, we would really truly be trimming to 6.1 or 6.2. So you would be 1.1 too many, which will make your
So you would
plane-
be over what you're really wanting to be at.
You would be over trimmed, which basically means then your plane is gonna shoot up like a rocket.
Hey, yeah.
Once it leaves the ground. So now that we actually have the trim value, the accurate trim
Portland,
value,
Lower Saxony, Germany. 12.1 nautical miles,
trim
111
to
degrees,
it,
North Sea, W, Europe Standard
whatever
Time.
way you trim to. If it says 5.5, then it actually goes 5.5.
Unless
The
you have
nice
a
thing-
touchy trim wheel and have to really be careful in tweaking it, or you're going to go over a bit.
Oh yeah, it's better to go a little bit under. You know, if
Yeah.
you have to say full eyeball like full, then that's fine. But the nice thing about this too is right now what TFM does now is if you trim up, it'll say up 1.1, up
Right.
1.65, up 1.77.
Declan Desktop logged onto the server. Declan Desktop joined channel.
Oh, that's
So-
odd.
Hey,
Hey.
Declan.
Yeah, we're on a live stream, just so you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, and if you trim down, you know, TFM says like down 1.1, down 1.2, but it doesn't actually tell you. So it's weird because if you trim up to 2 right now, that's fine. But if you say actually only needed 1.5, you move them down, you're never going to reach 1.5, and if you do, it's going to be way off the scale.
And you're gonna
And,
pop up like a cork out of a bottle.
Yep. And so, like right now, if you actually trim down, so the FMC says, well, trim to 5.7 and you accidentally went up to 6, then if you hit your trim down, it'll actually decrease numbers.
Yeah.
Since it's actually recording what's in the trim wheel instead of making random guesses.
Yeah, I've seen instances where his aircraft is shot up like a SpaceX spacecraft. It's like, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, I'll get that when I'll everything goes good on takeoff, but the minute that all 4 wheels touch the air, it's like boom back up to 6,500 feet per minute. It's like, whoa,
So-
dude.
Maybe you might be able to solve this issue, Declan. So Johnny, and I saw this for myself firsthand last night. So he did everything right in the 777, armed the doors, did everything by the book. When he went to do his takeoff roll, he gets this alarm that goes off, and it keeps going until he gets about 90 knots, and then it stops. And he got it again today, and we can't figure out what the heck it is.
Yeah, more
Are you
like
using a livery, Johnny? Or a
Uh,
default livery?
I don't know exactly which one he's using. I know he's using the 300 ER, I believe.
I think he's using default livery.
I think he's using the default. We'll ask him when he gets back.
Either that or maybe a rogue mapping, maybe like, I don't know, a speed brake or something like that, even if it's out a little bit. I don't know.
We couldn't figure out what it was. We're like, what's going on? We looked everywhere.
Yeah.
We couldn't find anything.
Yeah, it sounds like a takeoff config problem.
Yeah.
And apparently he got it again today on takeoff.
Ah. Okay.
So we were wondering.
Well, I mean, if
you
he's
got
taken
it.
off fine, then I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah.
But
I
it
took
sounds,
off in
yeah.
the 300. I took off in the 300 a day or so ago, and I didn't have any alarms go off.
Yeah, I don't normally have that. I've heard it happen on liveries only because some liveries have a slightly different pressurization panel within the config, and the first officer doesn't set it properly, and so it goes off about the pressurization. But that's only on certain third-party liveries I've ever seen that happen, not on the default.
I don't know what's going on with my throttle. Because every time, like, well, I can use like TFM's throttle setting, like a 50, that works okay. But my actual hardware throttle, I like pushed it a teensy bit, so I hit at 4. That's my full throttle. Kind of wonder if something's going on with something.
Like, what's
Sounds
it
like
doing? Is it not
sensitivity
engaging
problem.
or what?
No, it's engaging. It's just I
Olive
pushed
Rising
it a
Netherlands,
single,
20.2 nautical miles, 152 degrees, North Sea.
Like
It is,
I hit
but if he
F4.
moves it like a micrometer or something, then it like ramps up the full throttle.
Oh.
Rather than being this
Maybe you need
nice-
to calibrate it.
That's what I'm
Yeah, I
thinking. It
tried
might be too
sometime.
sensitive.
Oh, you already tried that.
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
do it again. I don't, like, it's hard to know.
Through
when,
this
when-
P3D thing.
Yeah, it's hard to know, like, I guess the P2D3.5 is better than the V4. I don't know, the interface is kind of, I don't know.
You can calibrate it through Windows, I believe, as well.
Oh,
If that
Five's
makes it any
definitely
easier.
A lot better.
Yeah.
well, you can't run 5, which is good.
Yeah. God, is Johnny in a truck or something? Sounds like he's in a
No.
vehicle. Moo, 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 moo.
Oh my gosh.
It's the motors, I guess, and then the water.
Yeah.
Week 6 vlog because the video is out.
So were you saying, Andy, that the preview build fixes that trim issue? Because I might go grab that right now.
It's not out
Yeah.
yet. When I
Oh,
get
okay,
the-
sure.
When I get the center overhead done, then I'll push another.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully sometime this
Mhm.
week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it should be good.
What was that
I
link
have
you
to
sent
do-
to the WhatsApp group earlier, Declan? It looked like a Google link.
Link to the WhatsApp.
Oh,
Oh, it was the next event.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks on Sunday, we're doing a long haul event, so it was it's a bit of an impromptu
man.
event. It's pretty short notice. Yeah, but it was a voting form. Yeah.
Well, nobody heard it from me. No, on my video. No one heard it from me. But I think I might have found
Feeds window.
some more really cool stuff that a TFM can do. Like, one of the really coolest things out of everything I was looking at so far this weekend. If I can get it to work right, TFM will actually be able to tell you when you're on descent what part of your approach you're on. Whether it's like transition, mist, final.
Ooh.
I think there was a couple of other
Right.
ones.
Kind of like the phase of flight you're in.
That would be useful.
Yeah, I think it actually has transition, turn, approach, final, things like that. It'll even tell you, there's some things in there that'll actually tell you what the final approach waypoint is, how far away it is.
Oh, nice.
That could be good.
That could be very useful.
The
Yeah.
final
Pretty cool.
approach waypoints. I mean, they do enough to, oh, okay, it's like 2 hours. I mean, yeah, like we usually know what it is, but it would be kind of cool to get it from.
By the way, are we going to get that barometer light at some point, Andy, so we don't have to keep second guessing on descent to when we need to reset our altimeter?
At some point, yeah, it'll be in there.
Okay.
I think it's in the forward of the pedestal, but I don't remember.
Well, it's crazy busy around Seattle on VATSIM. There's an event going on me and Rob just went into. We got vectored around like nobody's business. We must have
Oh
been
my
being
goodness.
vectored for like 30 minutes.
It's
crazy.
Wow.
Oostland, Friesland, Netherlands, 39.7 nautical miles, 141 degrees, North Sea.
Flew out a good old Pankerage. Pankerage, down to Seattle.
TFM can actually control, this is something I'm finding out. TFM can actually take control of certain portions of some add-ons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a whole section, if you have AccuFuel installed, there's a whole entire section on AccuFuel. There's a whole entire section on GSX. There's a whole entire, overloaded, massive section on
Is that the
active.
PNG
Wow.
SDK?
It's not in PMDG's SDK, it's actually SimBars for LBars.
Oh, and I guess each add-on has their own.
Each add-on each add-on has its responsibility of publishing or not publishing certain variables to the sim, so other people can use them. So far, what I have for add-ons,
Spoilers retracted.
AccuFuel has some,
Spoilers retracted.
FS Dream Team has some, GSX has them, Active Sky has a boatload of them.
Oh, the FSG is CSX.
I'm not surprised Active Sky has a lot of them.
Yeah.
Spoilers retracted.
So I guess you could use it to, like, I don't know, announce stuff like clouds or, you know, when you're in
Yeah.
precipitation or whatever.
Yeah, because
Spoilers retracted.
because that like Active Sky has all these like flags and clouds and rain and snow and sleet,
Wow.
things like that, and so
Well,
when
I
the
don't
flag
know
goes
when
off,
I'm sitting in the middle of clouds. It's like, clouds. A lot of clouds.
No, it's... Dude, nothing is going to be like that crap where it's like every few seconds.
oh well, no.
Yeah, that was just their API.
I mean, that was just ridiculously stupid.
Not unless it was actual reality. I mean, but yeah, it has a whole.
I have never seen something programmed that badly as Eurofly, ever. And I don't think we're getting a part 3.
Oh, yeah, who knows about that.
I
So bored of that mailing list. Does anyone know when Eurofly 3 is coming? Every fucking day. It's like, no dude, no one knows, no one cares. What do you want me to tell you? Fucking Eric Bellavance and all them. So stupid.
I saw somebody, people always make that, I'm in that Eurofly group on Clubhouse. People always make Eurofly 2 games and talk about that.
Oh god, I remember Eric Bellavance. That's where I met Ricky Monroe too. I remember him too.
Yeah, the amount of times he's asked to be like taught how to sim. I guess he has like memory issues or whatever, but
I actually talked to him on Clubhouse one day and I was like, okay.
yeah.
I mean, he knew that his memory issues was really it's a learning disability. Was getting everybody to the second.
I think the one dude that really made me mad the most was that stupid white dude.
Yeah.
He was such a crybaby.
Wait, which one? Wyatt.
Yeah.
Wyatt Rose.
Yeah.
Camera 76.
Oh, him, yeah.
Yeah, that
There was
dude.
him and that. Whatever happened to that Jody guy? Does he still sim?
I don't know.
I've seen him around, but I don't.
Jody, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Jody McInnes, I think.
The
Yeah.
Groove, North Holland, Netherlands, 70.7 nautical miles, 138 degrees, North Sea.
Dick, can you remember Noel Romy? He's getting back in it. Like he's back in our old LIP days.
Oh, I know. We got an email from him today, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get on the PMDGs. I watched some videos, but I'm not getting it, and they're not descriptive enough. And then I watched your videos, and they're not descriptive enough." I was like, "Well, listen, dude. You need to, if you want to get into it, you need to read the manual,
Yeah.
and then watch my videos. Like, if you just watch them with no knowledge, they're not going to make much sense because you're not going to know what any of the stuff is."
Like that Noel dude emails Johnny the other day, and he's like, "Oh, I watched a lot of it," or was it you, Josh? He was saying something to somebody about like,
No, he sent it. He sent it to me.
or yeah, he sent it to Andy, and he's like, "I've watched a lot of these YouTube channels, and they're not descriptive enough, and nobody seems to tell me if TFM controls the plane and blah blah blah." I was like, "Oh my god, dude."
He's not as bad as people who want furnaces in their aircraft or furnaces.
Oh, yeah,
And 20 buttons exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And that Aaron guy was there too.
Aaron.
Oh yeah. The guy
Oh,
who
yeah.
bought the Aerosoft Airbus.
He bought
Aaron.
everything. Like,
God, what's his last
Read
name?
this- I don't remember his last name, but this dude literally dropped over $4,000 on every freaking aircraft
What?
in hopes that
Yeah,
TFM
so
would
like-
support it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
like,
he was like that.
Oh, how
he dropped
stupid.
$4,000 on this stuff, and then he sends
What
me
did
an
he
email.
buy?
Pretty
$4,000.
much
I don't think I've
everything.
even spent $4,000.
Well,
Well, I
this
guess
is
maybe if I
like-
include the PC, but fuck me.
Well, like this is, he said, I bought and I'm in the process of buying every airplane and every add-on that FS2 Crew products support.
Like,
I
oh my
even-
God.
He says, I even went so far as to buy PMGG products from Aerosoft.
I wonder what job this guy has if he spends this much.
I bet he saves up, dude. I bet he doesn't have a job.
And he
Yeah.
says, what I want to know is, which one of these does TFM support, and will TFM support FS2 Crew?
Oh my gosh.
How can TFM support FS2 Crew? It's not a plane, it's a fucking like
an add-on.
crew add-on.
And
Oh my
in addition to that, the button that you need to start for it, TFM can't like use either. Like I don't think you can panel. And I don't think
Yeah,
there's no
so
option.
he's like, there's these panels that FS2 Crew puts into your airplanes. When will TFM support them?
Well, go and download and code it if you wanted to support it. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. It's one thing
I
at a
said
time.
never. I said it never has and most likely never will. So FS2 Crew doesn't publish SDKs that I'm aware of. And then he sends me some other email. He says, oh, I just bought the JS4100.
I mean,
This nutcase.
FS2 crew is, I mean,
I'll-
we have a crew, first officer, basically. It's honestly the same thing. It's the same thing.
I mean, yeah, I have nothing against FS2 Crew as a program. It's pretty cool, but I mean, it's not really anything to do with TFM.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's like, yeah, I bought the JS4100 from Aerosoft. When will TFM support it?
2170.
My goodness.
I don't know.
I said JS4100 does not have FMC. And even if we could build some support into it, you're going to have a hard time flying it because you're going to need something like FSX pilot or something. And that's an own prop job.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and
Yeah,
he
that's
like,
what we'll do.
Cromer, England, United Kingdom, 86.1 nautical miles, 211 degrees, North Sea.
and then he comes back and he says, so, what is, he's asking all these, Pena is what his name was. Aaron
Okay,
Pena.
no.
Oh yeah, Aaron Pena, yeah.
I heard a couple of errands, that was why I was asking. Yeah, no, I haven't.
So he then turns around and he sends me this email. He says, so, what is TFM's philosophy and theory on supporting FSX panels?
Oh my goodness.
FSX panels?
Well, what the heck is an FSX panel? He says, well, he says you do plan on supporting the FSX sim, don't you?
Not really.
What is
And
wrong
he's-
with some of these people?
That's what it was. He asked me, how is TFM going to go about supporting all of the FSX panels? Was what he asked.
Fucking Aaron Penny,
I
more
can
like
tell-
Aaron Peanuts.
I've been telling the dude to get all his money back, and he wasted $4,000. That's ridiculous.
Buying TMDG stuff from Aerosoft or competitors, dude. He says, I bought the Aero. Oh, this is one of the questions he says. So I just got done buying the A318 330 in one lump sum. When will you support it?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, finally he bought a plane that actually, maybe supports the future. I mean, it's gonna be a while.
But he buys it, and then
Yeah.
asks Andy after the fact. That's what
Yeah,
kills me.
it's like he's buying
Yeah.
things and then expecting us to jump on it because he spent 4K or more on it.
Yeah, so well, it's on you. You bought it without asking first, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. I'm like, well, there's no time frames for the Aerosoft support. So we have to get done with PMDG support and do a few other things first. And then when we're done
You
with
might as
that,
well just
we
get all
can
his money back.
I said, then when we're done with that, we can start.
I mean, it's
On
like
the
if I were to go
Aerosoft
into
stuff.
2020 and like buy the Fenix, like, like I know that TFS not supporting it, but I know I bought it anyway. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna future-proof this, and maybe TFS might support it if they were down the road. Like, I wonder if that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. Such a waste of money.
And then,
Yeah, it's
of
on
course,
there.
Noel Romy sends
By
me
the
some
way, we
stuff.
just had a new viewer join, so hello to a lady named Clara, I believe,
Yeah,
who this person is. So yeah,
Noel did apparently try like this argument. So like he's not because Ron or
Rook Talon.
People.
How's the plane?
Some people wouldn't.
I would imagine you're doing it in the air.
Be able to like, use OCR. He went to monstrosity of Flight 1A2.
I can't even use OCR on Flight 1.
Well, I think he got IRA. I guess you can get IRA. Use OCR to get information, and I guess he used IRA for most of it.
wait a
Oh,
minute.
Yeah, I would
He
too.
used IRA to navigate that?
He used IRA to buy it.
Yeah, you can use IRA to go into a store like that and buy things.
No,
Or
I know
just look
that.
around. Yeah, they probably did most of the clicking around for him.
I mean, is it that inaccessible?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's horrendous.
Yeah, it's
Great.
bad.
That's pretty sad.
I mean, you know, I really wish, you know, Ideal Flight Steve would just remove the products from it. Like, I know you guys accessibility, like one month.
Well, I saw Ideal Flight finally said on his forum something like in May, like, "Oh, I'm continuing work on the automatic taxi system. It will take a while."
Oh, man. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's what I asked.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I need, you know,
Yeah, it's better than like.
I
Sounds
need
like
to
a
get
cargo
Ideal
scene.
Flight back on when I get the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I am not gonna have the problem that Johnny does with GSX and PMDG at large gates where it won't move or it won't talk and read out
Well,
things.
you have to, it sucks because with GSX you basically have to. It's not smart enough to know what's a large gate, what's a small
Yeah.
gate, what's a medium gate. You have to tell it what each specific airport, what gates.
How do you
are
do that?
large.
Is it in the stupid configuration file? You gotta program it that way?
Rook Talon.
No.
Is that blind
No.
flight simmer?
Didn't you do it before? I know someone did it.
In GSX, yeah. So
Yeah.
when you press in GSX, when you press Control F12 and you're at a gate, one of the menu options, I think it's like 9 or something like that, towards the end of the main menu, it says edit this location. So if you go into that, it will pop up a GSX window. Mind you, it is accessible. But if you don't have at least 4 cores on high speed ramped up, it's going to take you billions of years for that window to open. Because it loads everything you need all at once. And so in there, apparently, I guess you can tell it what liveries, like what airlines are supported, what airlines have jetways, what ones don't.
Oh,
The
you can change the
fueling
wingspan.
system.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's how you get a stand to work. If it thinks it's too small.
Yep. You can change the size of the gate, all that good stuff. And then it'll work. But GSX is smart enough to tell if it's a heavy gate or not, because
Yeah, it should know.
Well,
if you
It'll normally be
yeah.
fine.
Because if you go put a 77 or 47 into a medium-sized jet gate, P3D will do it
Yeah,
for you. But then, if you go to do pushback, GSX will actually tell you this gate is too small for this.
Yeah.
And so what you have to do is you have to push yourself back.
By the way, Andy, the Ukraine had some places for that 777.
UKKK did?
Yes, it had some large parking ramps.
I saw, I think it was runway 20 something, runway 8, fuel box, tower controller, and a couple of medium GA parking ramps.
Well, don't forget Johnny's on version 4, so his default scenery is probably different. Version 5 is missing quite a
Yeah.
few gates at some of these airports.
I have to put
So
my,
he probably has some more.
I have to put my other scenery in there and see what happens. I haven't gotten a chance
That's
to do
yeah,
that.
but V5 actually did like it removed them.
Yeah, so the runways are corrected in version 5, but some airports have less gates than in version 4.
Oh,
Is Chicago still broken in V5 like it is in V4? As far as the runways and stuff goes?
No.
No.
Not with runways, no.
Yeah, I'll have to, after I put my scenery in, I'll have to see what it says over there for gates and stuff.
'Cause I know Denver and Chicago and V4 have some major issues.
Version 4, I got a... That was the right ILS localizer. I was going into Denver in version 4 once, freeware. And it gave me a localizer.
Flamborough, England, United Kingdom, 37.7 nautical miles, 223 degrees,
Holy
North Sea.
crap!
And it was supposedly the right one because I had no idea what I was doing, so I latched onto it and followed it all the way in.
Did
Right
you
on
actually
the
get
runway and
landed on a runway?
Yeah.
Wow.
So today I was checking to see the center overhead, doing some of that. Email support, bug reports. One of them I believe was invalid, and one of them I didn't have enough to go off of.
I'm actually looking forward to getting back up in the air and hopefully getting back on that sim in less than a week if I can do it.
I don't know about less than a week.
I think you said you did this every. I think pretty much everybody at least max gave themselves at least a week.
Yeah.
Well, there's me who barely goes on it.
You barely do any flights. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness.
Somebody, it was an interesting question. Somebody had looking around for something in PMDG SDK, and somebody asked an interesting question on, I believe it was PMDG's forums, and that was, can you control first officer with LVARs?
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
knew.
what he uses. That's what he uses in 2020. For various people who don't have FSU. Well, no.
I gotta wonder why.
I guess.
First officer is just gonna leave us stuck with this version for P3D.
That's why
Yeah.
I mean,
other
he said he said a couple months back that like he doesn't plan on abandoning it, but like, I mean, it's
If he hasn't
clear what
updated in 2
version-
months,
Yeah, it's clear what version is taking priority.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I
pretty
can understand why it's taking priority, but like, just give us an update, you know, every couple of weeks or a month or something.
I think we all should contact him and be like, hey, look, we need an update for the P3D version. Hate to bother you, but we don't want to get stuck.
I would actually love to
Huh.
have the control alt thing that he did in next, where
Yeah.
in order to skip, you have to, in fact, have to hit control alt. So, hitting control is not going to be a problem.
I'd actually like that too.
Anybody know first officer set your no smoking signs?
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
And I would also
What about the
advise you
seatbelt
guys-
sign?
Oh, it says
Was it
that.
what, sorry? Yeah, and you can
Oh.
ask it
That's
seatbelts
the
on
seatbelt
or seatbelts off. You can ask it to do that. Yeah.
I would advise you guys, even though it says anti-ice set, especially if you're flying the 7.3, double check that because sometimes it doesn't set it.
Well,
I'm
anti-set
working.
means like that. Like if it, I think anti-set means that it's set as required. Like it doesn't.
But it doesn't turn on. That's what I'm saying. Like I would always double check that.
Yeah, you have to tell it to turn it on. Yeah, it's just, when it says anti-ice set, that just means have you set it basically. And then if you actually want it on, you have to say anti-ice on, and then you'll hear it go.
With the England, United Kingdom, 19.7 nautical
all on,
miles, 263
engine and
North Sea
wing.
GMT standard time.
Whatever.
But I've noticed in the checklist when it says anti-ice on, sometimes it won't turn it on.
But it doesn't say anti-ice on. It says anti-ice set. It's not going to turn it on.
Yeah, it just means when it says set, it means like, yeah, it's like a reference item. It's not actually an action item, basically.
Oh. Isn't it true though? Can we actually use first officer to switch frequencies in VATSIM 2?
Technically, but it never gets it right for me.
Oh.
Bad enough with fucking speeds and shit, and like you have to be like 1, 2, 2, decimal.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so annoying.
You seriously have to say it like that? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You can say Unicom. If you just say Unicom, it says that. That's useful. But that's yeah, mainly the one I use.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, kind of sucks.
Oh man.
You can't wait. You're going stir
No.
crazy.
I am because I haven't flown in a year, dude.
Well, I know
Is
that.
your new PC on the way, Brandon?
It will be on Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
We were gonna
there you
we
go.
were gonna send it yesterday, but given the fact that we're going through the 4th over here, mail gets crazy because things don't ship on the 4th, and things get backed
Oh,
on.
yeah,
So
it's a national holiday.
yeah. But yes, it will be here this week.
It will, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I can't wait. And I'll probably come join BBI Airlines again. Do my training flight for you guys since I haven't been in the cockpit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get,
Might be a bit early to get you on the long haul event.
Yeah, I'm kind of sorry I can't join
I
that
haven't
event.
flown. I haven't flown.
Oh yeah, you have to do your training again, Josh, because
May
Johnny moved you.
2021.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Johnny
Yeah, he
put you
did.
back on training, yeah. So you
He did.
just have to do it again whenever you want to get back into it.
Oh well, maybe the
Is that
next
just
event
one
I
flight?
can join you guys.
One flight, I think you gotta do it back too.
Yeah, it's 2. It's Atlanta to Miami and back. But I mean, yeah, just let me know. We'll figure something out. I mean, I don't know how often do you fly the PMDG, but you know, like, I mean, yeah.
I'll tell you how
If
often
you,
I'm gonna fly it every day.
If you do one or whatever, I can just move you
when
up.
I
I mean, I know
fly,
you
that's
know
why.
how to fly. So.
Yeah.
Like if it's someone entirely new at the airline, then I generally they have to do the fucking training or like. But if it's someone who's coming back, then
Kind of like Daryl's plopping it right in front of the freaking house.
Yeah.
oh that. Yeah. Darrell actually redid his training. Darrell is now a first officer at BVI again.
Oh my gosh. I remember the very first flight I took him on VATSIM and he all that flipping out. Remember? What does that mean? I don't understand.
Oh yeah.
I was like, come on, dude.
Yeah, well, dude, it was the first time. Like people reacted different like that. I saw somebody on YouTube pick out like that too.
Oh my god, like he just freaked out. I was like, chill.
Well, I think the thing was, dude, coming from the ABC apps, you go
That is the
and like,
biggest.
you know,
thing that I absolutely hate about those offline ATC apps.
Well, I wasn't finished with what I was saying. Basically, since they don't pronounce, like, since they can't pronounce, like, they don't know how to pronounce it correctly, like, they don't know how to, they can't make these voices, can't make things correctly. Like, when the humans come on and say, like, oh, Donnie 1 departure or whatever.
Whitburn, England, United Kingdom, 1.4
Yeah,
nautical miles,
would've been
202 degrees, North Sea.
You know, golf, Oscar, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Would have spelled it out. For the most part.
See, and that's
And
a
so,
big,
like-
yeah. And when it gets to humans, it throws them off. That's a really big disadvantage about offline ATC. Is why I don't
Now,
like
well,
it.
well, I mean, another thing with FS Hard's favor is that it does. I mean, there's a couple of SIDs that I've seen it pronounce like really like, but for the most part, like it'll actually say like, you know, XE1 departure.
Yeah.
Like, it'll actually.
Yeah.
It's the closest to what I've seen.
Does it do the frequency handoffs like PF3 did?
It does, yeah.
I wonder if it even has.
I'd
the
be curious to
oceanic
see its
procedures.
vectors.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that. On that.
Yeah.
Because like PF3's got great voices and it does really good oceanic. Pro ATC's got shit
Yeah.
voices. It doesn't do oceanic, but it does give really good approach vectors
Good procedure.
and procedures. And FS HUD doesn't have great voices, but you know it controls the traffic, and I'd be curious to see like how good it is on approach vectors.
Noel actually said it was pretty, like, he enjoyed, just listening to aircraft spotting earlier today. But, just listening to the traffic around. But, he might try on it, but
You know, the one thing I didn't like about PF3 with the oceanic procedures is it only had them for one ocean. So, like, if you went over the other oceans, you were kind of just left with silence.
Yeah.
It's like, y'all need to do something.
Well, again, I wonder if FS HUD, because they got the Navigraph data. Well, I wonder if the Navigraph data has the oceanic NAT tracks in it. Because that's why PF3 only has one NAT track. Is data.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that SimBrief uses your Navigraph stuff now. It makes it a lot easier.
Oh yeah, it just automatically updates the fucking thing, and you don't have to go in and tell it like, yeah, I'm using a new ERAC.
Yeah.
Me and Noel were talking earlier, and because the SimBrief page misleads you into thinking that you need to have the ultimate description to get FMS data.
Yeah, I saw that
No,
too.
you don't need it.
Now, keep in mind they're not native English speakers, too.
Yeah.
It would be interesting. It would be nice if they got back to you guys about PFM being Navigraph data, though.
I know, but right now we're stuck with the 2008 database.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody and their brother wanted all the new stuff coming for 2020.
Every new little startup add-on.
That bothers me.
Yeah.
That really bothers me because you got us using P3D out here because, let's just face it, 2020 hasn't got their shit together.
Yeah.
Well, you got more people using P3D than you do with 2020.
So it didn't make any sense.
Well,
I think
because
maybe
a lot
it's
of
not
them are-
simulated. They're just slow. They're getting down the line. People, I guess.
Yeah, because they take in the order that you were bumped into the queue.
Yeah.
So it's not the fact that 2020 is like, oh, we're gonna put you on the side for 2020. They literally had 472 people ahead of us.
Holy crap.
But is that all just new add-ons, or is that like updates?
I guess it could even be previous add-ons before TFM fast.
That could be.
Fucking shit. Because it's not just like they press a button and you get it. I guess, you know, I don't know, maybe do they have to like look at each one individually or something?
Well,
so
it's a process.
Rochester, England, United Kingdom, 2.6 nautical miles, 18 degrees.
Guys said there were like some of them before we even asked for initial support.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah, basically they're not like a canned type of thing. They actually work with you one-on-one. In order to get yourself integrated. So like, if you initially ask for, you give them your proposal and ask them for Navigraph support, they tell you, they say, here's the list of formats that we offer. If you have one that is different, then you can definitely let us know. If it's well documented, then we don't have any issues with it. If it's a custom proprietary format you want us to work with you on, that's fine. But give us the documentation.
Yeah, didn't you say they were a bit resistant to you guys at first, and then you had to do some negotiation with them and be like, look, this is what we need this for? Because they were kind of resistant and hesitant at first.
I don't see why they would be resistant.
No, not really. It took a while to get into a groove with them, but you know, once we got into a groove with them, I think their problem was they were trying to understand what TFM did, because it's not like you know, they generally don't care one way or the other, but they really do want to know what their final taps do. So it took a little bit to explain to them what TFM does, and they wanted to know. Of course, they ask everyone that comes on board, how is this related to NavData?
Yeah.
So we had to explain to them how it relates to that. Once they got it, they're like, oh yeah, okay, no problem. But yeah, we're sitting.
Which makes sense, I guess, because they're publishing data for you, like through their thing, so they want to know that it's legitimate, not just some idiot add-on that's, you know, fooling around.
Yeah.
Well, and then what they also have to do is they custom build support for you into the app. So it's not like they just put your name and phone number, if you want to call it that, in there, and all of a sudden, boom, it's there. They literally have to go into the source code and punch out some source code for it.
Wow.
Because you have to tell them what format you want, you have to tell them where do you want this database or block of files stored in the user's computer. What do you want the file name to be, or the folder name? So, yeah, it's not way too involved, but they do have their...
Spoilers retracted.
Their road bumps.
That's understandable. I'm glad they are willing
Yeah, no,
to work with you
it
guys.
was... yeah, it was Aerosoft that was really pulling back on us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And when we went and said, well, maybe Navigraph isn't going to work for us, it took them forever on top of forever to get a hold of us. And so we, well, you know, you have nav data from Aerosoft. So we went over there and asked them, and whichever one could give us a solid commitment we were going to go with.
Right.
And just as
Oh yeah, it's like
we were-
Aerosoft has their own nav data as well.
yeah, they do. Yep. Right before we pulled the trigger on nav data, I get this email from Aerosoft that says that your plane has been approved. What file format do you want?
Huh. Wow.
It's like, oh, okay.
Italy and Scotland, United Kingdom, 9.5 nautical miles, 35 degrees.
Sorry, something came up and you can't fulfill this right now. And they're like, okay.
I wonder why they were really resistant at first to working with TFM.
Well, as far as the airplane support goes, they were hesitant, one, because they didn't understand what TFM did. And they thought that it might possibly
Spoilers
be
retracted.
producing the same things that the airplane did.
Right.
And why have redundant measures in the airplane? And because it's like, okay, you know, if you explain to them, look, okay, TFM will give you the altitude and scope and format. And they're like, well, the airplane gives you your altitude and a gauge. Why do you need it this way? And it's like, well, for blind pilots that want to sim. And that's where it threw them for a loop. Like blind pilots, I mean, they can't do that.
Well, you should have said blind simmers or blind users, like maybe it didn't like work.
I think anyway he would have put that though, Josh.
Well, anyway, we tried.
Anyway.
Well, yeah. Anyway, we tried to. We even went so far as to say blind computer users. And they said, well, blind people can't use computers. We don't get it.
Oh, for God's sake. Fuck that.
Las Vegas venue shuts down abruptly with no warning?
Yep.
What in the world?
And then they just kind of just locked it all out.
Wow.
But we kept poking and prodding and swashing things around and happened to have hit the right people. We're like, oh yeah, pretty cool project. Not much we can do for you in terms of offsets until 2020, but if you want to make as much use out of your P3D versions as you can, go ahead.
I just think it's sad that
So they're actually adding offsets to 2020.
That's what one of their project managers had said, that they were looking at doing that.
I just think it's sad that there's this pervasive attitude of, oh, blind people can fly, you know. Like, it's...
Well, I mean, it's more of a gut punch than to say we can't use computers. Like.
Yeah, that's kind of silly.
Oh, does anyone know why you can't change the 777 COM2 with TFM? I'm just trying to tune my COM2 up to a frequency so I can listen in, but it keeps changing back to
what about the
13697.
Yeah, what about the FMC comms page? The FMC.
Oh yeah, good idea. Let's have a look at that. Maybe Radio 2's not on.
Oh, well, that might be.
Yeah.
I think if I remember right, the pilots activate my COM102.com once.
Channel message from Andy, desktop. No offense, but Aerosoft is from Germany 4.
Oh my God! Steve Ron wasn't up here when you said that. Oh my gosh!
Channel message from Declan, desktop. The blindies should be exterminated. Channel message from Andy, desktop. Yup.
Wow.
Oh yeah, this is just like position report, alternate.
Try the
forecast.
radio. Okay, try the radios tab. It might be in there.
The nav radios.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
question I was going to ask you, Andy. I don't remember where it is, but Johnny was looking at the panel for the 7 last night. And we came across a button that said ATN, and we weren't sure what it was.
ATN is alternates.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Logan
see it on
Scotland,
there. I
United
think
Kingdom, 2.3 nautical
I
miles,
think
235
I
degrees.
can't even, if I do .com to and repilot it, still does it still doesn't do it. So I think my radio 2 is probably not set right in the panel config, but I can't. You know, I don't really think I can do anything about that because we don't have the radio panel in the triple yet, so it's kind of stuck as it is. Oh well.
I'm glad he's not on that sim.
Who?
Johnny.
Why?
Because he walked away, he's like, I'll be right back, and he hasn't come back yet. And I'm like, if you were on that sim and a controller called him, he'd be in so much trouble.
Oh, that
Yeah.
tower guy fell asleep on VATSIM today.
Yeah.
We could hear him snoring on Team Talk, and he was on he was on VATSIM. And at some point we hear like doo-doo-doo, and we were like, "Tower, you need to wake up!" And he was like, I was like, "Yeah,
Gosh.
you're getting a contact me."
Wow.
Yeah.
That guy's interesting, I'll say that.
Yeah.
We know. We know that seatbelt sign and smoking off, auto, and on. Or is it just off and on?
Yeah, first officer sets the seatbelt sign to auto. And then auto turns on after. I don't know if you guys have to smoke.
Okay, because it says in the SDK that it says no smoking sign, off, auto, and on. But all my workings, I can't figure out how to get it to work.
For IYPs to do that, you have to turn on no smoking sign.
Like, I wonder what mouse clips you have to use to get it to work right, because that's what the SDK uses. It uses mouse events to activate these controls.
Well,
So, like,
folks,
it
I'm gonna have to
figures,
jump
okay.
out.
You're leaving already?
Wow, my phone's almost dead.
Oh,
Hopefully,
okay.
this time in like 2 or 3 weeks, we won't be seeing so much gunfights.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I'll chat with you in a bit then.
Yeah.
Alright, see you on a bit.
Brandon the left channel. Brandon logged out of the server.
I am quite really looking forward to the ability to actually change the right thing. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Anyone know how to bring up the overhead?
Not sure.
Lamlash, Scotland, United Kingdom. 5.1 nautical miles, 12 degrees.
What is this? People that use the 37?
Hello.
They have them over at the baseball field down the road from us.
Oh yeah. 4th of July.
App Start cursor.
Done. She's like, nope, I don't want no part of being outside. She said, nope. Too much for me.
Ballycastle, Northern Ireland, United Kingdom. 13.5 nautical miles, 205 degrees. Inner seas off the west coast of Scotland.
What's up, guys? Anybody with me?
Brandon left.
Oh yeah, well, he's so old.
Left.
That was it.
You know, he's just an old man. Declan, what's up, my man?
Yeah, good. How you been?
Not too bad. I was telling him on the live stream here, because I got this live streaming, and I was telling him that me and you's going to do some flights here in the near future at some point. Because last night I had an update that shut my flight down last night, but anyway, I was taking off today, and I shut my doors, I armed them, I did my flaps, I did my speed, I did my, everything I could think of, man. And I get going down the runway and I get this beep, 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 beep. Well, it went off as soon as my tire left the ground. And I still can't figure out what it was. Like, I thought maybe it was the doors, not armed, but
Brandon was saying.
What I noticed, Johnny, in the most recent, but I don't know if it was last night, but I noticed your first officer didn't say flush set when you took off. It didn't even call out V1.
yeah, he did.
Unless you don't have those on.
Yeah, he did. You might not. You didn't hear it probably because it wasn't going through my sound card. He said it. I've never had it where it's not said thrust and stuff like that. But I don't know.
Were you using the default livery, or were you using an add-on livery? Just out of interest.
This one is the 773ER. I'm not sure which one it is though. Like, and there's only two,
Okay.
or there's three that's available with the triple when you buy it. Like it's the
Yeah. So you were on the default one, okay? Just because I've seen it happen with some
of the
airline
liveries,
liveries.
yeah. So I don't know if it's. I don't know.
We'll do something and see. Maybe something wasn't configured.
When
But I
you
mean, if you took off, I wouldn't worry about it.
yeah, I got taken off, and it's good now. But
Yeah.
you know how you got your, not where you set your flaps, but for your thrust takeoff, where you've got to,
Yeah.
Does that got to be executed when you do like left 2 and right 2, or left 1 and right 2, or whatever? Do you have to execute? Like, would that do it,
No.
maybe?
No. But did you have the Honeycomb Bravo connected? Because I got my Honeycomb Bravo this weekend, and I've been
Yeah,
playing and
the
configuring
Bravo
it.
is
Pretty good.
connected. Good, maybe you
So
figured
here's
out
what
the
I'm thinking. So,
proper way to set it. Me and you'll have to do this together, because
yeah, so there's downloadable profiles for each plane, including the triple. And if you
Okay.
didn't have the profile, it could well be that something was amiss, like maybe the speed brake lever was, or the speed brakes were out a little bit, or something was not right.
is it
And that
is
was
it
giving you
normal on
a
that
warning.
Bravo? And I know you just got yours, but so you know how you got your throttles. So when you go to take
Yes.
off, you raise the throttles, and you can hear it releasing something. You hear like it, like when you raise the throttles. Does yours do that? Does it turn off something once the throttles are?
It's to do with the levers on the front. So they are for reverse. So you have to pull them back and then pull the levers back into the reverse detent. And then when you're done with reverse, you push the little top levers forward to cancel it and to arm the speed brakes, arm the spoilers again.
Okay, so did you have to program the reverse thrust, or is it something by default? When you want to use your reverse thrust, you just
You need to you need to download the PMDG 777 profile in the Honeycomb configurator, and you also need to assign the reverser axis in P3D for for your throttles.
Car
I
developer
can, I can show you
10.5
at some
nautical miles,
point.
225
Okay,
degrees.
Set
in
it up
okay.
properly.
Yeah,
And
I was on
if
the
you do it
page.
right, you can configure a whole bunch of stuff.
Really? Yeah, I know that's
Because I
what.
have the no smoking set, and these knobs. So do your knobs work? I'd be curious. Because on mine, like, if you download the right profile, you can use this knob here to choose altitude or speed, and then you can actually use the right knob to wind, and TFM will tell you what you're doing.
I know there's like,
Probably doesn't work for you if you don't have the profile.
if I got the thing on like the one, not the knob on the right, but the one on the left is different. Okay, be careful, and we love you. There's different little notches as you turn that knob.
Yeah.
I
I think
Don't-
the one on the left is usually altitude. Then you've got
heading.
might be heading, something like vertical speed, Q and H. One of them's Q and H. One of them is fucking altitude, speed, heading, vertical speed, Q and H, and don't know what the sixth one is.
So you got your set. You got them buttons programmed too in the middle.
Oh, course. It's course.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, so the ones in the middle are set to things like flight level change, VNAV, heading select, approach mode, things like that. And then the very one on the far right, the little square one on the right, the right of the rotary knob is set
That's your-
to autopilot.
Yeah, that turns it off and on, don't it?
Yeah.
Then you got all the
But
other
yours-
switches.
So what you should do.
Got a bunch of them down
Yeah, I
there.
know, it's fucking crazy. When you land, you should... this might not be working for you right now, but what you should be able to do is pull these levers back past... So you feel how you have like a detent
Yeah.
at the bottom, and then like you pull them back and they go even further. That should go reverse thrust.
So do I go to the
But
detent,
it probably doesn't right now.
stop at detent, and then pull them back
Go
further?
to the detent. Yeah, and pull those levers on the top back toward you as well. So they come
All
back.
4 of them or 2 of them? 'Cause I think two of them, right?
If you're in a 2-engine jet, yes. Now what you can actually do, if you program it correctly, is take 2 of them off if you're in a 2-engine jet. That's what I do. Take 2 of them off and put the pins on, and then you just have the 2 levers
Just 2 levers,
instead
yeah.
of 4. Just for the
Yeah, I've got
realism
the
of
2
having a
left.
2-engine jet.
I've got the 2 left ones is what I got. And then I've got them rubber
Yeah,
things for the other, one?
the rubber pins.
Yeah, the rubber pins, yep. So I've got 2 throttles on the left, and then on the very far left, I've got another throttle. It looks different. It's kind of round. It's got like a round, and that right now does my reverse thrust actually. When I push that
Okay.
forward, but I did that purposely because I didn't know how to set it. I'll
Pull
get with
things back.
Yeah, I'll get with you. Maybe we can program this the right way. Because I went to the website and I had a hard time like
The configurator is a
navigating.
bit interesting,
Yeah,
but it's not too bad when you get to know. It's kind of like an Electron app. So there's a lot of clickable stuff and kind of like a lot of links at the top for the main
the
page.
plus is it reads
but yeah,
it
the
though.
one-
That is the positive thing about it.
Yeah.
At least it reads it.
See, what you should have when it's working is the one on the left is your speed brake, the 4 pins for the throttles, and then the one on the right is a flap lever. The one on the far right. Now the issue with the flap lever is it doesn't have. It only has 1 detent, so you don't know what position you're pushing it up to.
Oh, yeah.
So what I actually did is, do you feel on the top, very top right, there's a little rocker bar, like that goes up and down? Like a
Yep.
little rocker
That
switch?
controls flaps for me right now.
That's what I did. So like if I push it down, flaps go out. If I push it up, flaps come in 1 notch.
I think that's
Please wiggle.
supposed to be something else by default. I'm not sure what, but I made it.
Probably. I just don't like this flaps lever because maybe it has markings on it to show like flaps degrees.
Berwick, Ulster, Ireland,
But since you can't
17.9
feel them, you're
miles,
just kind of pushing it
215
up and
degrees.
not
Yeah,
really
it's
going.
got little lines on it.
Yeah,
I can
they're
barely see them. Like there's little bitty lines that go down, like where the pin goes. There's like little bitty lines. But yeah,
I keep knocking this fucking trim wheel though. Every time I knock it and it goes. Oh my god.
Dude, I've hit that thing 1,000 times. And I actually went to sit through the
Every
way
time
to
I try and get up
disable
from the desk. Yeah.
from, you know,
Motherfucker.
I'm like, man, maybe I can disable it from, like, you know, like, if I touch it, autopilot won't go off, but there's no way to turn that off. Like, you move that freaking trim wheel every time, dude. Autopilot's going off every time.
Yeah, I might actually, I kind of want to I kind of want to remove that trim wheel assignment. But, I mean, it's kind of useful. But
Yeah.
it's just, I wish it wouldn't. Actually, there might be a way. There's a lot you can do in that configurator. I might be able to set up a condition that says only use the trim wheel on the ground if you're airborne. Disable the trim wheel.
That's a good idea, but I wonder if that's going to affect the plane from using its own trim. Because you know when you're flying, the
Yeah,
trim
hopefully
will,
not.
you'll hear the from time to time. As long as it
Yeah.
doesn't affect that, if it does, that might be a
see.
problem. It took me a little bit to get used to the Bravo, but I like it. I mean, I need to program it the right way and get it set up the right way, and then it'll be even better. But
Yeah.
because I know right now if I hit them levers, or one of them, I don't know which one it is, it will release my gear. The ones that are for
That's
trim.
right. It's the one. The gear one is the one on the very left. It's kind of like a round circle with a hole through the middle that you can kind of put your finger through and move up and down.
But mine
Next to the
also
trim wheel.
on them little levers on the throttles. If I pull it back, it will go.
Oh, one of them does the gear.
Yeah, it. And did you notice? I've not figured out. Maybe it's a reset function. There's a little button on one of the throttles on the inside, at the front of it. Did you-
Yes, that is a brightly coloured button, and that is the toga button. So when we install your profile, you'll be able to hit that, and you'll go to toga on the PMDG because you haven't got the profile. That's why it's not.
So that
not
little
doing
bitty
anything.
button that's hidden, basically, it's kind
Is
of.
the toga button? Yeah.
It's tiny, man. Like I thought, because of where it
Yeah,
was, I
I
thought
had
that's
to get
got to
some help
be.
to find it.
Yeah, I'm like that's got to be a reset or
Yeah.
something. But I'll be daggone. And I wonder if it matters. Does it
Yeah.
matter which slot you have that throttle hooked on, placed on? Like
That
if
one
it's-
is thrust lever 1. So
so
that's
that's
got to be on
supposed to be
1.
the first one on the very left.
Well, so no. So the first one on the left is speed brake, and then pin 2 has got to be thrust lever 1. Pin 3 thrust lever 2.
Okay.
Pin 4 thrust lever 3, and pin 5 thrust lever 4. Although you can remove the last two, the engine, the thrust lever 3 and 4, if you don't want
Yeah.
the 4 engine configuration.
Okay.
So
It helps having somebody that's got it, because I never had no one that's got it, so I never really got to, didn't really get a chance to work with it with anybody, because, like, nobody had it. That makes
yeah, I had to
sense.
clamp it. I tried to use the non-stick plate that they sent, and the fucker fell off.
Yeah,
It
me
was
too.
an hour
I don't
into
like
using
that
it.
sticky
It was
thing.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like,
But-
shit, dude, I need to clamp it instead.
So yours clamped on okay? You didn't have no problem with it?
Yeah. It clamped on alright, yeah. It's not going anywhere now.
And see, from
But,
where I
yeah.
like went in and did like custom stuff with mine. I don't even think that lever will even do flaps, because from where I've change everything. But we get that profile thing, then I'll be good.
Derby, Ulster, Ireland, 28.1 nautical miles, 100
Yeah, you do most
north
of
of the
your
Atlantic
shit
Ocean.
through the configurator. You actually go in through the configurator and you actually disable P3D assignment, default assignments, because by default P3D assigns a load of rubbish to this, and you actually want the majority of stuff to be assigned through the configurator and not P3D's default assignments.
That's awesome. That's what I say. There were some people that
Yeah,
didn't
we'll get it sorted.
didn't like the honeycomb or the Bravo, and I'm like, it's really not bad once you learn it. Once you learn all the stuff it can do, man,
It's just a matter of configuring.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you think you're just gonna boot up the sim and go, then yeah, you're probably gonna have.
See, like right now, if
a few hours.
if I move that lever you're talking about, there's supposed to be a flaps thing that's not marked. Mine, from where I've customized it, it don't do nothing. It don't do diddly.
Yeah.
So I'll probably leave just the 2 throttles I've got. I've got the one very far left. I got that one, and then I've got.
That's your speed. That's your speed brakes. Yeah.
Yep, and then
we can assign the 2 throttles.
Oh, okay.
And then
So
if
we
you
can
plug
fix
them in,
that.
they'll work, and if you don't plug them in, they'll do nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So what you actually have to do is whenever you change planes, you do have to go into the configurator before you launch the sim and activate the new profile. So if you're flying the triple, you go in, you find the triple profile, and you hit active, or you hit load and activate, and then it activates all the assignments.
You do that before you load the sim, or while the sim's loaded? Like you load the sim and then.
Actually, you can do it when the sim's loaded. If you forget, you can do it whilst it's loaded.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. It should work. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad you got. I'm glad. Well, I know that, like, matter of fact, he's still gonna get you and Marshall a gift card, because you would have had this if George could have sent you the honeycomb stuff. You'd have had both, but the amount, he said it was like really expensive to send this shit to you, and so that's when we was like, well, just give him a gift card, because apparently he said it was really expensive, and he was going to try to mail it, because he didn't know when would be a good time to ship it and all that, and I guess it's really expensive to mail from here to there. He said it was outrageous.
Oh yeah, no, that would just be silly. A gift card would make more sense. I mean, don't worry about it, because I can still use it to get the yoke. I haven't got the yoke, and I'm using.
Yeah, there you go. Just use the gift card and get you the
yoke too.
I'm telling you, man. I this is what I wish, and there's probably no way to do it. I wish that they didn't have to sit side by side, because it's so easy to hit that stupid freaking wheel.
That's why I haven't got the yoke, because I would have bought the yoke with it, but initially I was like, well, I want to just test this one out, but also space.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it'd be nice if they could have been something you could stack, like some of the other simming equipment you can buy. They've got it where, if they're from the same company, they'll go right together. You can stack them or position them how you want them, but they're all like, attached. And
it'd be nice if they put the yoke like on the back, like where there's all that like flat space on the top of the back of this.
Yeah.
Like quite a wide area. It'd be nice if you could put a yoke on there. It's a bit too small, but if they extended it backwards and you had the yoke, I guess.
See, what I thought about doing
or even the opposite way.
I thought about getting a. Oh, by the way, I've got a video. If you get the honeycomb, let me know, or the alpha, let me know, because you can. Oh my gosh, what's it called when you when you move the yoke back and forth and all that? You can set it program it yourself. That way, if it's too sensitive or whatever, there's a video that I got that shows you how to do that without using P3E.
59.9 nautical
Um,
miles, 113 degrees, North Atlantic Ocean.
But what I want to do is I've got the material, I think, to do it. I'm going to cover the yoke, or not the yoke, but the throttle. I'm going to put a piece over top of it so that I can take my yoke and do exactly what you're talking about. It's going to sit on top of this like flat piece that I'm going to build that goes around the throttle one, and the yoke's going to be back about 8 inches, so it's not going to be completely even. That way it's not all just sticking right out there, far out.
I mean, it's pretty big, that back piece. Like, I can actually put my phone or something on top of it if I want to right now.
Oh yeah, easily. Yes, it's like a little dashboard.
It's pretty big.
Yeah. Now they've got, I don't know the difference. I went and read about it. Honeycomb's got a new, what I say that was called, Josh? I can't remember what I said it was called. But they've got a new one called something like, I can't remember the name of it. It's like $300 and some odd, and it's on like on pre-order where you can pre-order it. But the on the left, well, you don't have the yoke. It says on the hat switch on the left handle of the yoke that it's a 8-position hat switch. I don't know how.
Okay.
Like my hat switch only goes. It's a round knob looking thing. You can't turn it though. Like it's just kind of it's kind of round and kind of pointed. It looks like a cone almost. And you can push it up, down, left, and right. That's only 4 positions. So whatever this new thing is, they did. Now the new one's got an 8-position hat switch. I don't know.
Oh, God.
But
like
I'm
we
like,
need even more buttons. Bloody hell.
yeah, and I'm like, I've already got everything else that it described. Like it described all the buttons. I'm good. I don't need all that.
I mean, even the Bravo's got
switch is-
fucking. What, 1, 2.
The hat
yeah.
switch is mainly I guess people, 95% of the people I know who use it, like sighted people, put that as a camera with it, and like pan around.
Well, yeah, if you're sighted, but
Yeah.
you could, I guess, program.
So this thing's got 15 configurable buttons,
yeah. It's
and then the
crazy,
knobs.
dude. That's what
So,
I told you guys. It's got a lot of buttons. I don't even know, like.
I mean, that's crazy because Ron wants 20 buttons in there. You can do a lot with these.
Well, if he gets both of them, he'll have
Yeah.
20 buttons because the Alpha's got all your
Then I
light.
have my stick.
See, the Alpha's got all your light switches.
Taxi on.
Yeah.
Like I just hit the switch next, like I turn taxi light on.
Taxi off. Taxi
Oh,
on.
these toggle. I like these
Taxi off.
toggles. Yeah.
Taxi on. Taxi off.
Like light switches.
Yeah, and then all of them going across on the Bravo. There's what, 4, 5, 6, 7 that go across. Yeah, 7 of them on the Bravo. I mean, my gosh, this thing could do everything we need it to do by programming it.
Yeah. So you can configure those. Like I have one on no smoking. I have one on seatbelts. I have one on a couple
smoking
on
sign on.
lights.
That's funny. My
yeah.
very first one on the left is no smoking.
Yeah.
Flight director
Freaking
active,
first
wing level
officer to mute him.
Oops,
Yeah.
I just flipped the other one. It says flight director active, wing leveler active. But now I don't know how to turn it off. It clicked, but it didn't say it went off. I mean, I'm in autopilot, so I don't think it's going to hurt nothing, but
Okay, I was able to enable COM2 on the 777, Andy. I just had to, it was just I had to change some data in my panel state file and reload the panel state. I had to turn on all the receivers, which were on 0.
Oh.
Well, one of them was on
Yeah.
1, the rest of them
hold
were
on, you can
0,
enable
so-
COM2?
Yeah, so on the triple, if you use COM2 on vPilot, it doesn't work. The radio panel has COM2 turned off. TFM doesn't have the radio panel yet in the triple, so I couldn't turn it on. But I changed my panel state so when the plane loads, all the receivers are now turned on instead of just COM 1.
Oh, so now you have COM 1 and 2 working, so it worked with vPilot.
And 2. Yeah.
So what, the one first, what would the second COM be for? I guess.
So either,
Listen to multiple,
yeah,
and like back to
like an ATIS.
Oh yeah, the ATIS, yeah.
Or if
And
you're on
also-
Unicom and you want to listen to a nearby frequency.
Stenter, yeah. But also what I can do now
Wait
is
cursor.
use an ATC. What I wanted to do is use an ATC program
Scope on.
and have the ATC program use COM 1, but be on
Axion,
VATSIM
instruments
as
on,
well and
revision on,
use
win
COM
on,
2
logo on,
to
cat
listen
on,
to
instruments off.
Unicom. So that if there's no ATC, I can still have ATC on the add-on, and then if ATC logs on, I can just turn off the ATC add-on. So now
That's a good idea,
I
yeah.
should be able to do that. Yeah.
Where do you turn that on? How did you, what file did you have to
Connection
modify?
timed out. See the TFM log for more details. Please restart TFM to continue.
Oh, just the 777 long dot SAV or whatever for the panel state file. Because all the receivers were turned off. For some reason, or all except one was turned off.
Total fuel 130,730.6 pounds. North Atlantic Ocean.
So, yeah.
Let's see.
Distance to descent 2930/0:64122.
Like now, so if you go into TFM and the COM panel to COM 2, and you type in there, say 122.8, and hit enter, you'll see that your COM 2 will not tune. It will just stay on whatever stupid frequency it's
Lockheed
on
Martin register R3D
by
register
default.
V4.
Oh, really? What was it? Left bracket
Yeah.
shift? How do you type in the...
Is it control?
What is it? What are you trying to get?
The
comms
comms?
panel.
It's left bracket shift C.
Shift C, yeah, there you go.
Talking flight monitor tooltip.
And then you go to
Lockheed Martin
COM
register
2
form 1
tab.
row 1 column 3. The handout
And
team
then,
stream chat row ops 27
try it,
messages
I
Andy.
think
Desktop
it's probably
sitcom
not
radio
gonna
row
let
1 column
you.
1.
By,
OK button.
push it on.
Tab control. COM 1 standby. Edit selected 128.2.
Okay, here we go.
COM 2 tab
COM
selected.
2.
COM 2 edit selected 127.80.
Let's just put...
Blank selection
Let's just go one. Choose.
COM 2 standby. Edit blank.
What does COM 2 standby for?
COM 2 edit 122.8. COM 2 standby. Edit blank.
I think you can set a frequency on standby and then switch them over.
0002.
Yeah, but
Like flick between standby and the main.
Oh,
OK button. Pressed. COM talking flight monitor.
So if you hit OK now and then you check with what is it, left bracket C, I think it's probably going to say
COM 1
COM 2 is still
136.97. COM 2 122.80.
it's not following your instruction.
well, it says...
COM 1 136.97. COM 2 122.80.
COM 2 122.8.
COM 1 136.97. COM 2 122.80.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's interesting.
That's
So it
weird.
did switch over for you.
I didn't take it.
Unavailable. Talking flight monitor tooltip. Lockheed Martin red form 1 row 1.
I
The
didn't
handle
think
team
that
top
was-
5.
That's
Screen
good.
chat row 1
I don't know
column
why
ops
it wouldn't do it.
27.2.4. 64-bit Windows profile ops
Are you in
27.2.
the triple?
Setcom radio row 1 column 2.
Yeah, triple. Yeah, the 773.
Oh.
COM 1
okay.
standby. COM 1 edit selected 130.
Oh yeah,
COM
I don't know then.
Okay,
Oh,
button.
maybe, well, I was in the
Cancel button.
777
Tab control.
too,
COM
so
1.
maybe it's
COM 2 tab
two.
selected.
Oh,
But
COM 2
anyway.
edit selected 122. Blank selection
let me
removed.
change it, see if it does it. It's a different one. 133.
COM 2
Yeah.
stand. OK button pressed.
Nathan, how
COM
you
2
been
So, yeah,
talking
like
flight
the
monitor.
ATC program? How can you
North Atlantic Ocean.
like use it in the middle of a flight? Like say if you have ATC on departure.
0.839999973773956. 297 knots. 33,999. Com 1, 136.97. Com 2, 133.10.
Yeah, I guess so. You would just have to kind of ignore its instructions, like get clearance with it, and then like.
Yeah, the 7.3 seems to work okay. I guess at least.
Selma with Connaught, Ireland. 91.1 nautical miles. 133
Yeah,
degrees
okay,
North
there you
Atlantic
go.
Ocean.
Alright. Alright, I'm back.
I don't know. Chloe's not gonna come out.
Well, no, she ain't. There's fireworks going off, dude. She ain't coming out. She's like, I don't care what y'all do, but, our dog is completely freaked out when it comes to
Left center fuel pump off. Right
fireworks,
center fuel pump
man.
off. Total fuel 129,472.3 pounds. 19,326.5 gallons. Total fuel flow 15,691. 301 knots indicated.
See where we are.
North Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, I'm over to North Atlanta. Alright.
Ops 27.2.4. 60. Ops 27.2.4. 64-bit Windows. Start virtual cam. Start recording checkbox not checked. Stop streaming checkbox checked.
Alright, for those of you watching, I will bring this live when we get closer to descent later on. We're going to disconnect for now, and I'll bring it back on here a little bit later. So, be sure to give us a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And for the one that was asking me about doing a video when me and Declan do a shared flight, I believe we can do that. I don't know when we're going to be doing a shared flight, but as soon as we do, I know we're going to. But we can probably make something happen. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But be sure to follow us if you're watching through Twitch. Follow us if you're I've got like 8 different platforms that we're going through now. So anyway, I'm not gonna read them all off. Just follow, subscribe, like. I don't know. I don't even know. That's the nice thing about Restream. You can multiple streams: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Even there's even a thing now with WhatsApp where obviously it's not a live stream on WhatsApp, but you can share stuff through WhatsApp, I guess, or something of that sort.
Oh wow.
But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Desktop app now.
Well, yeah, there's that too, but yeah. So when me and Declan do something, we'll do a video for you guys. I mean, unless we can't, then we won't. But if we can, we definitely will. So
Stop streaming checkbox checked.
y'all have a good one, and yeah, Brandon, the old man, he can't hang with us big dogs. You know, you gotta get his sleep.
Stop streaming checkbox
But
checked.
Well, no, it's night out.